just got our animation. I love this resort. It's so freaking pretty and colorful. Ooh, there we go. I'm really excited. I've stayed here many times, or at least twice. However, I'm staying in a new room this time, which I'm very excited. I've never stayed in this hotel before, this specific room. So I'm very excited to show y'all that. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I just got here. I'm gonna go pick up my mobile order, which I'm also very excited about. So cute. Alright, I'm waiting on my mobile order. I love this quick service restaurant, Landscape of Flavors. It's decorated for all the other themes of this hotel. So we got cars over here. Lion King was behind me. There's also a really cute Little Mermaid one. I think I'm gonna go try to find. I think it's just super cute painting. I think it's over here. And then Finding Nemo also is over in this corner. Here we go. I think everyone just got back from the parks. A little busy in here. Oh, nope, it's over here. This is the one I really like. It's Ariel's Grotto. It's so cute. So yeah, I'm still waiting on my mobile order. I will say when you're on the mobile order, it doesn't have everything that you can order actually at this quick service. Hi, here I am. It's late. But there's some like create your own entrees that you can get only in the quick service restaurant. You can't mobile order those. But that's not what I got. I got something a little different and unique that you can't normally get at a quick service. So let's see if that's ready. And then we're gonna go to the room. There's some of the cute resort specific desserts. Just got to my room. I'm so excited. Like I said, I've never been in this room before. It's been a dream of mine to stay in this room like ever since this resort opened. So I'm so excited. And it's also exciting because I haven't exactly seen this layout of this room before. I put in a request for a king size room and that's what I got. So that's pretty cool. So I'm in a Little Mermaid room. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love Little Mermaid. I have a lot of fun Little Mermaid plans tomorrow, but I am only staying here for one night. We're switching hotels tomorrow, meeting up with a friend, but let me show you this adorable room. So this is Art of Animation's full of family suites. The Little Mermaid rooms are normal standard like value rooms. They tend to be a little bit more expensive because they're really cute and you do get more benefits staying at this resort. So let me show you. Right here is the room. Like I said, it's a king size room. It's so cute. Like the floor kind of looks like water. I got Flounder and Sebastian right here. I got the king size bed with like a pearl and little seahorses. Coming to the front door. The curtains have like underwater design, and then we got cute little clamshells, those like chairs. And then what's really cute is we have sheet music for Under the Sea just on this table, and then we have a cute little mirror with fish. And then this dresser is so freaking cute too. I believe this, yep, this is a secret one. It's just a fridge. And then we got regular cabinets, and then looks like coffee maker. It looks like this is an adjoining room, so I guess you could kind of make this a suite with your family because that's probably gonna be a two bedroom. We got a little octopus hanger. I can't think of the word, but guess what? There's another octopus right here on this cute little curtain to the bathroom. And then look at this. We have another side table here. We got Eric. It's super cute, and I was watching a room tour. It's purposefully slanted, which I think is funny. So the bathroom is also freaking so adorable. Oof. The tiles at the floor is awesome. We have this cool little mirror, but the bathroom is the best part. First off, look, it's Ariel. I love Ariel, but look at this shower. Oh my God, it's her grotto. It's so cute. I love it. I can't wait to take a shower. I've been wanting to stay, like I said, in this room for so long. So I'm so excited. All right, I just got back. Like I said, it's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat my food and show you what I got. Guess what movie is on TV right now? You know, perfect timing. Anyway, I got food. I'm excited. I got the butter chicken. I'm gonna mute the TV for a second. I got the butter chicken. So Landscape of Flavors has a lot more unique food items at their quick service. They had like ramen bowls, create your own like protein, and then they had butter chicken. So I don't eat this very often. I love butter chicken, so I'm excited to try this. And then I got my little bitty water. I love getting these. This is normally the kids meal size, but I love getting these because they fit perfectly in your lounge fly. I will say, make sure to get silverware with your mobile order. I did not grab that. I didn't even think about it. I was so excited to get to the room. So I don't have a fork or a spoon for this. So I'm gonna figure that out. So I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'll take some more content and videos of this beautiful hotel tomorrow. I'll let you know how it is. I will say I've been a little concerned about the AC. I feel like whoever stayed in this room last knows the trick to turning down the AC, because it says that it's 62 degrees in here, and I don't believe that. I have encountered that before. When you trick the system, sometimes it messes it up. But I do feel the air now, so I turned the fan on. I just really don't believe it's 62 degrees. I like a cold room, so let's hope it's gonna go down. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, enjoy it. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll let you know how it all was tomorrow. Good morning. It is the morning after. I now have microphones for this camera, which is really exciting. So yeah, I wanted to share how this night in the Little Mermaid room was. Very beautiful room. Love it. Super cute. I do think the room that has the 2 beds would be a lot cuter. Like, I feel like that's more nostalgic to me. I got Flounder and Sebastian here. But the bed was very comfortable. I thought the pillows were very comfortable. I do think typically when it comes to value rooms, you can tell a bunch of differences kind of like that, compared to a moderate or a deluxe. So it's like typically little things like the bed or pillows, you can tell that they're different. So I'm kind of excited. I am staying at a moderate resort tonight to kind of compare. I will say one of those little things that's different is the shower head. Very interesting. It was like it didn't have like an attachment thing on it, so it was just like spraying everywhere. And even with the curtain closed, it was spraying outside of the curtain. In a way, it was a powerful shower. But so yeah, that would be one thing, because every time I've stayed at like a moderate or above, there's like much better shower heads in those rooms. And like I said, typically the beds and pillows are better too, so we'll see how that is. Another little thing is the walls are very thin. There is a bunch of girls in this room right next to me, and I can very much hear what they're saying. Last night I did hear some talking. I don't know if it was from that room or not, but like my TV was pretty much like covering it, but it was at like 11 o'clock at night. But then this morning, I woke up early. I woke up at like 5 in the morning. They also woke up at like 5 in the morning, and they've been getting ready, and now it's probably almost 7:38 is my guess. I think they're about to leave. but I can hear them. I don't know if part of that is because I have that connecting door. That's probably a big part of it, but I can hear them. So that's why I got my mic a little closer. But again, that's one of those things I think you get from like a value resort that are going to be a little bit different if you go up to like a moderate or deluxe resort. The AC did get better. It was kind of chilly this morning. I still don't think it's 62 degrees in here. Like 62 degrees is cold. It's not 62 degrees, but it was cold. I slept pretty good. I slept good on this bed. Made some coffee. That was good. I'm trying to think if I had any other notes. I think those are my big notes. Dinner last night, that butter chicken. It was fine. I appreciate the difference of options because typically at quick services, especially at a value resort, there's going to be hamburgers, chicken tenders, which are great, but that's like it. So I appreciate that they had a bunch of different options. That was great, but it was fine. I've definitely had better butter chicken before, and sadly I feel like I have had better like microwavable butter chicken. But again, I'm glad that they had those options. Also, I don't mind the loudness of my neighbors. I think it's really cute because it's a bunch of girls getting ready for their day, and hey, same. I'm just sharing with y'all, if that's something that bothers you, maybe don't get a room with a connecting door. Just a thought. But Disney Girl trips are always the best. Let's see. I'm gonna check my notes and see if there's anything else I forgot. Also, changed up the view a little bit because I got the camera. I can do this now, which is fun. I did have a note about there was a light in the bathroom that kept me up at night. It was from the makeup mirror. Yeah, I definitely could have turned it off. I didn't see that till this morning. It's fine. So that's not a problem. There's also not a ceiling fan in this room. I do typically love rooms that have ceiling fans, and this one does not have one. But I wanted to do also a little overview of Art of Animation a little bit. I should probably Google. Give me 1 second. Hey, I'm back. So, Art of Animation opened in 2012, which makes sense because I was in high school. I was going into my senior year of high school, and as a kid, I grew up coming to Disney, and typically we would always stay at Value Resorts, All Stars, and then Pop Century were like the ones we always would stay at. So I was so excited before 2012, flashback a couple years before that. Originally, this hotel was going to be like the flashback years, I think, attached to Pop Century. So Pop Century, I believe, starts at the 50s, so it's like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s themed rooms or themed buildings. And then this resort was going to be before that. So think 20s, 30s, 40s. I was so excited about that. I was really, really excited about that being the theme of the hotel because I feel like that's such fun decades that would be so much fun decor. And I remember staying at Pop Century once, and I got a picture of the construction of that hotel, and they had the numbers up. I swear I have a picture somewhere that shows that. However, that got canceled, and they chose not to do that anymore. So here we are with Art of Animation, which I actually think was probably a really smart decision. So that's why I think these Little Mermaid rooms, they're more like the standard value rooms because this was probably one of the first buildings they built, because all of the Little Mermaid rooms are standard rooms, either a king size bed to queen size. There's no kitchenette or anything. Whereas the rest of the resort is a Lion King, Finding Nemo, or Cars themed, and those are family suites. So it's a really great value if you are a larger family, or even like two couples. I feel like that would be a really good thing too. But those rooms sleep 6, and those themed rooms do not have any standard rooms. They're only suites. So they sleep 6, and they also have 2 bathrooms, which is really great. And a kitchenette. So they have a fridge and like a microwave. It's really great. So yeah, I do love those rooms. I've stayed in the Lion King and the Cars rooms. Super fun. Definitely on my list to do again. I know my friend Savannah, who I'm meeting with very shortly. She's got a plane to catch very shortly. And then we're going to another hotel. Anyway, she loves cars. So that's like on her bucket list is to stay there. But the other thing I wanted to mention is this is one of the pet-friendly hotels, which is awesome. And I thought originally it was only like the Cars-themed rooms, because maybe way back when that was the case, but I don't think that's true, because when I did my online check-in for this room, it asked me if I was bringing a dog. Very easy process, and then they'll add that fee on when you actually check in, but I did not sadly bring my dog. But it's nice to know that I could bring my dog in this room. And I mean, there's so much space specifically in this king size room where you could totally put a dog crate. I haven't seen any dogs. However, I got in really late last night. So hopefully when I do my kind of like outside tour, I'll see some dogs. That'd be great. But yeah, so that's a little kind of brief overview of Art of Animation. It was here in 2012 and I was so excited about it. We stayed here either in 2012 or probably 2012. I was in high school. I wasn't in college yet. So yeah, we stayed here for Halloween after 2012. And it was so much fun. Loved it. And I have 3 siblings and then obviously my 2 parents. So it fit us 6 perfectly and it was really great. And at that time, 2 of us were older in high school and then 2 like younger kids. So it worked really well. Obviously, if you have a larger family, getting 2 value rooms is also probably a good deal. And honestly, probably slightly cheaper, but the suites are also not a bad price either. I believe for this standard room tonight, which I booked this room last week, there was no discounts on this room, and typically these rooms I don't think ever have discounts. I very rarely see these rooms on sale, so that's why I haven't stayed here before. I'll put somewhere on the screen, maybe here, how much I paid for this hotel room. It was around $200. All the other value resorts are typically a lot cheaper. I've seen the suites go for on sale with like a discount, $300 something, which is not bad at all. I'll also share that maybe over here somewhere. Trying things new with my videos. Let me know if you like it. So that's my little kind of brief bio of Art of Animation. I'll definitely do another video staying at a suite, but it was a good one-night little stay. I'm going to get ready to go head to our other hotel and meet my friend. But before that, we're going to take some awesome views of the beautiful resort outside. This is a great resort for kids because it's super colorful. There's a bunch of fun little statues outside for each themed section. Great photo ops. So many photo ops. So come join me, do a little tour of the resort, and let me know what is another hotel you'd like to see me stay at and do a little tour, or what would you like to learn more about this resort or other resorts? Let me know in a comment down below, because I love doing this and I love helping plan other people's vacations and help giving you tips and tricks. So let's go outside. Also, I have this really awesome Ariel dress. I'm super excited about it, but I'll show that in the next video. Here's a view from my room. Oh, there's like a boat thing right there. Interesting. Let's see, here's some of these statues I was talking about. Great photo ops. We got King Triton over there. Sebastian's right there too. Here's Ursula. I need to figure out how I like to do this camera. I'm still working on it. Anyway, we're going to the one that I want a good picture of. There is a little small quiet pool over here as well. But I don't think this is a thing anymore, unfortunately. But there used to be, so the main pool here is a Finding Nemo pool, which used to have music playing underwater, which was so awesome and super cool. But I think they stopped that, which is sad, but I also understand it, because I think also Skyliner's over there. I think there was I don't know if there was any accidents due to that, but yeah. All right, we're going to Ariel. Alright, just finished my little photo shoot with Ariel. It's kind of chilly out, not gonna lie. We got Sebastian by the pool. And then here's King Triton. I'm gonna show one of my favorite photo ops next. Here it is, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's literally a bird on his head. There's a bird on Prince Eric's head. It's freaking cute, but oh my god, it's her statue. I love it. Oh, whoa. Alright, so leaving the Little Mermaid section, we're in the Lion King section. I love this section. There's like a little playground here. It's super cute. Look, we got Zazu here. And then there's a little hyena kind of play zone. Oh, and look, there's Scar. And they're playing Lion King music, but this is the little elephant graveyard playground. I was walking through here last night and it was kind of scary. Because look at it up there. I don't know if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Nope. Anyway, scary Ed's over there. I'm gonna go left over here because there's more fun characters over here. But you can tell, like, so these are the suite rooms, and so you won't get to the rooms outside. You actually go inside to get to the rooms, which that's also really nice for a warm or chilly day like today. You can go inside to your rooms. But look, we got Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba. And then Mufasa and Rafiki are out in the front. Oh, that's how you zoom in. Whoops, I don't know what I did. There we go, that's all I wanted. All right, now we're going to Mufasa. And then here's the Finding Nemo section that has the really big pool. There's also a pool bar over here as well. And then if you go left in that direction, that's gonna take you to the Skyliner entrance. But I want to do a quick little show off of the Cars area also. It is chilly, but it's actually not as bad as I thought. I actually might not need this jacket with all this walking I'm doing. We'll see. But yeah, the drop off. I love the name of that bar. I think that's really hilarious. Is this, okay. Bear with me. There we go. That's how you zoom. So that's the drop off bar, which I think is a really funny name. And then here's that main pool that used to play music. Sad. All right, keep going. So that's where you would go to the lobby, animation hall. Going this way, we're going to Cars. All right, we've made it to Radiator Springs. So what's really awesome about this section, also, is there like a life-size car of almost every single car from the movie. And then there's also another little pool over here called the Cozy Cone Pool, which I think is really cute. There's like little cabanas in there that I don't believe you have to rent. They're first come, first serve. But here we got Doc right here. Again, lots of super great photo moments. Naders over there. That's as close as I can zoom. And there's that little pool. Great, I'm gonna go get my mobile order now. I was gonna say I haven't seen any dogs yet, but I just saw one. I saw one dog. There's a dog. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for my kind of brief little overview and tour of our animation, specifically Little Mermaid rooms. The doggy is so cute. So yeah, thanks for joining me in this video. Like I said earlier, comment down below what hotel you want me to stay at next, get a tour of next. So I love doing these hotel stays, so let me know. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our Festival VR today.